Hi everyone. I know it's been nearly 3 weeks since I posted last. I have some good news to share. What I want to focus on in this video is about my healthcare treatment. And then I have several other videos I want to make during the next few days. I have some good news about my healthcare treatment, although it's still a process and I don't have all the answers that I'm needing yet. On October the 28th, I had another appointment with my hip surgeon. Keep in mind that I've just said hip surgeon. It's going to come back to this in a few minutes. It's going to become important. The artificial hip that's been plaguing me since mid-December of 2023, it started feeling like it was biting me, like going like that. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but after all the noise that this hip has made, and my bracing specialist telling me that when this grinding noise happens, a bit of ceramic rubs off the joint. My impression is that a sharp edge has formed. And certainly with all the nausea that I'm feeling, a sharp edge forming does make sense to me. The upshot, after a 1 hour discussion, the damn hip's going to get replaced. And they're going to put a different style artificial hip in me. The surgery for this is not fun. There's risk to the nth degree over this. It's actually a lot more risk than when the hip itself was replaced in 2013. And then I'll have to do whatever recovery my body demands. One of the challenges is that I've been in pain for more than 6 months with this happening. There's a chance that I could end up with phantom pain after this is all done. However, that uses mirror therapy. Look it up online. Mirror therapy is very interesting. You remap your brain to realize a joint's not painful with a mirror that's facing the other side of your body that doesn't have pain. It's absolutely fascinating. I could be in for that. We'll see. The big problem that I was experiencing leading up to October 28th is nausea. Lots of nausea. More than I ever would have to hope for to experience in my entire life. I've been in pain for years. And I'll tell you, the nausea sensation, it wins hands down as the worst pain that I've ever experienced. The plan from October 28th with my hip surgeon was that I'd make an appointment with my pain management doctor to get it under control. My body had other plans, and I went to the local hospital on November 7th, about 15 minutes after arriving. So just enough time to have been seen by the triage nurse, the registration clerk, had blood and urine taken just to make sure I wasn't dehydrated. I nearly fainted in the emergency department over just how bad it was. And I would prefer to be the least important person in the ER, not this. When they got me laying down, the pressure was off my hips, so I wasn't feeling it, but I was stuck there until it got resolved. The nurses were fantastic for me, or to me, and so was the doctor. I've got a thank you card here that I'm going to drop off at the hospital. I really appreciate the help. I was not doing okay when this happened. And I've spent the past week or so recovering. And actually, this brings me on to the next thing I'm going to talk about. I've purchased a watch. What I've just shown you is a smartwatch. It has the ability to make and receive phone calls. You're not going to be able to see it because of the video, but I don't know if you saw that flashing light. It's checking for my pulse. In here, there's a microphone and then a speaker, and then there's another speaker on this side. It has the ability to make and receive calls. I've bought it to be able to call the emergency services. Here the number's 911, but I know this varies around the world. The idea is if my hips and knees go completely rigid, I can still get myself help, even if I'm not right beside my cell phone. I'm not fearful of this happening, but after nearly getting stuck in the tub a few times and my knees going completely rigid, it's obvious this is a step that I need to take care of myself. I do want to tell you though, these smartwatches are like going down a rabbit's hole. If you're wanting a smartwatch to do this, contact the manufacturer to find out if it's eligible on their smartwatch and what options you should have to purchasing one. Why I say this, on this particular model, it works in Android, but not the other iOS or on the iPhone series of operating systems. On the cell phone, that is. I don't understand it all, but this watch is able to do it, and that's what matters. I've used the past week to recover. I didn't have any choice. My body's demanded it of me. I'm starting to feel better. The anti-nausea medicine is helping. But this has led into the next problem that I'm now dealing with. My right knee is now popping on me, and it's going rigid. The problem I now have is I'm not able to complete a successful course of physiotherapy for the artificial hip being replaced. I need my hip and knee treatment coordinated. In August, my hip surgeon sent a referral to a knee surgeon in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I haven't been seen by this knee surgeon yet. I have sent a letter saying that my treatment would need to be coordinated. Because otherwise I'm not going to recover from surgery and I'm going to get stuck in hospital. I can't even do the basic physiotherapy right now following the hip replacement in order to be discharged from hospital. I know the hip surgeon is listening to me. I haven't met the knee surgeon yet. My feeling is that they'll get on the phone together and have a discussion concerning me, and the hip surgeon will be able to vouch for me. I'll share an update when I get one. My disability benefits have agreed to cover the cost of a hotel room for me to go to Ottawa and be assessed by the knee surgeon when it happens. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with a mess because of the pain. It's unavoidable. As in, emergency department unavoidable. Anyway, I'm getting taken care of. That's what matters. There's more I'd like to talk about, but I think I'm going to split it into a second video in a week from now. I've got half a dozen things in progress right now, but my pace of life has really slowed down because of my knees. What I want to end with is this. Wednesday evening, one of my friends sent me a message asking me if I'd like to come to his place to have homemade pizza with his family in about 2 weeks and spend Christmas Day with them. I'm really glad. The past 3 years haven't felt like Christmas to me. On 2 of those years, I was in bed because of what's wrong with my hips and knees. On the third Christmas, my last grandparent died. She was 97. This wasn't unexpected. She'd been having many strokes for several months, and the big one happened, and she drifted away. But anyway, I wasn't feeling like Christmas when this happened. I loved Grandma Kinney. It'd be nice to spend Christmas with someone again this year and have it go better. Okay, I think that's all I've got for right now. I'll share some more updates of the more enjoyable things in life in a few days, and I've got other things I want to talk about towards quality of life that will help others who watch my videos. I do want to say a sincere thank you for the patience you've had with me. I've wanted to post more content, but I really have needed rest and taking care of my body first. I appreciate your understanding. Thank you for watching this video. Bye for now.